Hi, this is for Barton Level 6, Lesson 14. This is the end of Level 6, which focuses is on the all the reasons for silent E. Okay, so your student learned a new spelling rule today called peanut butter, and it reminds us that I am is a prefix, but we only use it if the base word starts with M, P, or B. So like immobilized, improbable, imbibe. So it means the same thing as IN, which means not. So that is the new prefix. Your student also learned the prefix trans, which means across. So if your student is keeping track, they might have made a sheet that looks like this. They can certainly do that, add that to them. The other thing that we did in this section is we did a lot of review, which is what we're going to talk about for the extra practice pages today. Get this all set up and now it just reverted. Okay, here we go. So again, lesson 6, level 6, lesson 14. Add the suffix to the base word and write the new word on the blank. So I'll just quickly go through these. This is going to be a drop rule. Okay, drop your E on this one. This is not there's nothing to drop. This will be a double rule, stop to stopper. Maturity will drop the E, M-A-T-U-R-I-T-Y. Modifiable, you're going to change your Y to an I, M-O-D-I-F-I-A-B-L-E. Accessible, we also talked about the difference, we talked about suffixes IBLE and IBLE, and that sometimes students will need to look it up if they can't hear it. Sometimes you can. Sometimes you can't. So that's a change rule there. Degradable, D-G-R-A-D-A-B-L-E, that's a drop rule. Convincible. Coachable. Deniable will be a change rule. And arrangeable is going to be a tricky one because we do have to keep our E, because if we dropped it, one of the reasons for that silent, the only reason for the silent E in the word arrangeable is to make the G say J, and if we dropped it, it would say arrangeable. So that's one where we are going to keep it. Okay, extra practice number 4, read the words and draw a line between the prefix and the base word. So we know that I am is going to go with an M, P, or B. So impractical, probably invaluable, transatlantic, undeniable, maybe woven, immovable, and inexcusable. And the last one, make 2 or more sentences, just like usual. So you can finish that up too. Okay, let's look at the fluency drills. So for this, I often have students check and especially if they are struggling at all with these longer words, I would have them box off the prefixes, box off the suffixes. So in this one, there is both a prefix and a suffix. Read the base word. I might have my student read the whole thing. Say, box off your prefixes, box off your suffixes, read the base word, sense. Now read the whole word, insensible, insensible. So I would do that through the whole thing. I would again check for a few words that they might not understand with regard to vocabulary. So gullible would be a good one. Immobilized, a lot of students ask me about that one. Amusable, that's kind of a weird word. We don't use that very often. And illegible is another one they ask me about sometimes. Okay, so again, that is my strategy, is to go through and find suffixes, find any prefixes. So this might be trans. And then read the whole word. So combustible, what is your base word? Combust. Huggable, base word hug. Transfixed, base word fix. Now for incredible, this is a little bit, you can put that as a prefix, it is, and have your base word be, credit, or it's really a Latin root right there. But they can certainly find those in there too. So just a couple pages of these. Again, long words, make them so that they can see the chunks in them. That's it. Have a great day.